Hello, 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 everybody. This is 41 Solstice 25, Winter Solstice 8, and I I am now Havel the Rock. It's finally happened. My cosplay character, my first main, he's finally the Rock, the Havel the Rock. It's beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hell yes. So what's made this possible? Well, for starters, this NPC here, if you haven't bought it already, there would be an infusion here. Let's see. It is the Deldrimor Stoneskin Infusion. So you can look like this guy. This guy right here. Let's see if we can get like a better look at him. Yeah, we can look just like him. We can grow up and be just like this guy. Which is pretty dang cool. And I am so happy about this. I never thought I'd actually get to see it, where this cosplay is actually pretty much completed. It's Havel the Rock, oh my gosh. But this video isn't strictly about this look, this amazing becoming for me. Instead, no, it's actually going to be about what is the Champions bit of the Icebrood saga. So, from what I gather, there is a series of factions we are in sort of like a cahoots collusion with in order to bring a sort of orderly balance to the conflicts that is the dragon and influence that is into Central Tyria. Or not actually just strictly Central Tyria, but all these just sort of sudden dragon occurrences of minion invasions and what else? Let's it's awkward because I never started this for some reason. Mortis Rising. I forgot this wasn't even the place to begin with it, but I get to talk to Aurene first. Then we get to get started.
Just another Elder Dragon, right? You faced those before? I mean, this one ought to be scared of me.
Sure. Oh, good. The commander.
Ritlock? Bram.
Fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, he's been helping us clean up the last of the Dominion.
They've gone pretty quiet.
Word got around about Bangar. They mostly fell apart. The ones who didn't, well, Imperator Stoneglow's no pushover.
Still no Ryland sightings, I take it?
No Frost Legion, no Ice Dragon.
New and
yeah,
emotes,
no
by the way.
whatever Ryland is.
I'm not the only one with a bad feeling about that, right?
Jormag's spoken through Bangar a few times now. Hasn't said much.
Well, I'm in the mood for answers. Let's get some.
My friends,
Probably make a
you
use
felt
of
it too.
that.
The
Why did I keep
stirrings
this on
deep
me?
beneath us,
Earthquakes erupting, all over
I
Tyria.
forgot I had
so
that.
the crystal bloom have told me.
Jormag.
I don't believe it is, but something is moving.
I also
Something's
forgot I
coming.
just did
But not the Elder
a
Dragon.
bunch of stuff here
The older you
specifically
get, the more
for
I think you enjoy sounding ominous.
I am an elder dragon after all.
Cage is awful close. They can't hear us, can they?
They can't hear anything in my presence, unless
Haste.
I allow it.
Now might be the time. Bram has some issues to work through.
Oh, the Norn. You honestly think Jormag's gonna tell you anything you don't already know? Glorified megaphone. But you still love hearing yourself talk.
You know it's easier when you don't fight it. Take a breath. Jormag.
Jormag! I am Bram Anderson.
I
I've come
forgot.
to speak with you.
Aurene. Ah,
There it is.
you're amassing your warriors. They won't be any use.
You mean against the earthquakes?
My brother is incapable of subtlety. He stirs, and when he awakens, oh, it will not be with the same grace as I.
Grace! You corrupted spirits with your evil and acted out crimes for thousands of years.
I have a will to live and a right. If that is a crime, no one is innocent. Do not presume to know me.
But I do. I know exactly what you are. I was raised on the stories and the prophecies.
Mortals, clinging to superstitions to give your brief lives meaning.
You are not invincible.
And so emotional. Aurene, you will never reach your potential if you surround yourself with beings like these. And reach it you must, for the sake of us all. The time has come to end Primordus.
That's not my role. The balance can still be maintained.
The balance is a fantasy. Another mortal superstition. Primordus will lay waste to this world. And you are not ready.
It's like I want to change my mini, but I don't know
Hey,
to what.
Commander, are you busy right now?
I mean, what is it, Timey?
Well, we've been monitoring Mithril and ley lines, keeping an eye out for Jormag like you asked. Haven't found Jormag, but we have found... Easier to show you the data. Could you come to Radasum?
I know I've had enough pompous dragons speaking through a pompous has-been for one day.
Grimlock! You should definitely come too. Soon.
Go, champion. Maybe Timey can offer some clarity.
Always time for Timey. On my way at the speed of Waypoint. Cause ain't nobody got time for that. Actually. You know, it's awkward because I realize it probably would have been notably cheaper to just use the portal in
You
Eye
do
of the
realize.
North.
Take it up with a council member once you've collected your freight. See if I won't. Finally, Commander.
Everything okay?
According to the Arcane Council, the sanctity of independent research is superseded by other priorities. Timey's out at the Advanced Metamystics Lab. I'll get you to the gate. Then I have to cut through some pernicious red tape.
Was that this one? I forget.
If you don't survive the transit, you're entitled to a
Shout
full.
and be convincing. We need recruits. Our numbers are falling.
It's your turn to dance in the sand.
Was it here? No, it's not here.
Tell me I'm not seeing Frost Legion.
Apparently, the Arcane Council invited them. And Ryland.
What?
You could have led with that, Gorik.
Ah, the Pact Commander. Welcome. I presume you've come to hear Timey's findings as well.
You have any idea who you've led in here? What he's done?
Ryland Steelcatcher, champion of Jormag. He commands the Ice Dragon's forces.
We've been looking everywhere for you.
Radasum is no Char battlefield. What's done is done, Commander.
The Arcane Council deals in the present and the future.
Details of this
Jormag
armor
is
is
awake.
interesting.
Yeah, because of him.
Which means Primordus will not be far behind.
Facing a common enemy, alliance is logical. I'd think the Pact Commander would recognize the value of this arrangement.
You would think.
Pistol
The
dagger.
Asura have studied Primordus for ages.
What uses
Foolish
pistol?
not to seek their knowledge. And Jormag's no fool. Oh, sure. As Elder Dragons go, Jormag's pretty reasonable.
I have several
Exactly.
ways planned to stop
Jormag and I keep on. When Primordus rises, we will erase him out of existence.
I miss
Since we're all playing nice,
And my
how about you
collection just
return my bow? You know, the one you stole.
Now, why would I hand you a weapon you think can hurt Jormag? Act first, think later, right?
I mean...
Don't worry. I'll keep it safe for you.
Oh, I'm getting it back.
Bram, why don't you help Gorik with his delivery on the docks? Ridlock and I can handle this.
Sure. Why not?
Why'd I have to go back here just to go back here? Why does that make a lick of sense? Anyway.
Alliance, huh? What happened to your char above all crap? Oh, now you want to talk to me, instead of just shouting my name. Spend some time with Jormag. I see the bigger picture now. Everyone has a role to play.
I still
Oh,
don't
great! Commander,
quite
we made it.
100%
I won't
know
have
what
to go
that
through this
means.
twice. I've been tracking the quakes,
But I'm
needles
still
all
convinced
over the place.
he's
way more than ordinary tectonic
useful.
movement.
Can you tell if it's Primordus?
Quote
Some
unquote.
readings mimic Primordus'
Useful.
signature. Some may be ley energy, and I still haven't figured out this spike.
That can't be right. We've never seen activity this far below the crust.
So many blips, literally all over the map, like bodies burrowing up.
Now they're gonna show it.
Expect these bodies to surface.
Where can't we? I mean, just look at this.
Haven't been there yet. I don't.
How long have you been seeing movement under Radasum?
What? No. That is very, very not good.
Keep him out of the lab. Watch your back, Commander.
Ouch. Ah. I'm walking. I'm walking here. It's okay, you guys. I am trained in kill destroyers food. You dare? In my house? Should break that, interestingly enough. Oh. Get you on one spot. Hey. Hey. You come back here. Wait for me.
than last time.
You definitely seem bigger than I
And that is why
remember.
we get this.
Meaner, too.
Help!
Gorik?
Up the ramp! Go! Go! Talk to us, Bram. Destroyer problem on the docks. Could use some hands here.
One sec. Got it. I programmed the gate for a one-way trip harborside.
Let's go.
Go, 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 go. Ouch. On top of each other. Let me just take a look at this. Hold up.
No sign of Bram or Gorik on this side.
I haven't actually.
There's an upper deck.
I don't know if I just haven't been paying attention, but I don't remember actually seeing anything using that. Gimme, 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 gimme. No! I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. No.
Ram can't hold them off for long.
Melters need to die quicker than the other things, because those actually hurt. Quickness? What the hell gave you quickness? I already don't like them. I never actually realized something gave them quickness.
We'll stay up here, out of your way.
Yes, what's he saying?
Flax.
I don't trust Jormag's gopher at my back.
Keep up, Norton.
Wait, what shoulders are those? Looks kind of like the one human ones. Ah! Timey, you look bigger. Bigger, stronger, faster.
Strong.
You're in a golem. You just keep trees in a tube like this? Like, what is so important about that tree?
Watch
Oh,
out.
no, you don't.
They're fast.
just need to kill these ones with the markers above their head. These other ones probably don't even matter. You. The rest are likely to smite. Make this slightly faster. Nope.
Thanks. You and yours were a real help out here.
Can't say I was expecting you to have my back.
You dying doesn't help us kill Primordius, Commander.
You honestly expect us to believe this Alliance stuff?
Doesn't really matter what you believe, does it?
Where did these destroyers even come from?
One minute we're checking crates, and the next they're bubbling up from the water.
Lieutenant, move! Protect the Council!
Let's see here. This so I can kill it slightly faster. Yes. Burning your There is an achievement to do this fast enough, in which case you just want to be not tank built like I am, and just kill all the little things and then the big things.
specimen differs wildly from archival accounts of destroyers. Also, it's gigantic.
Mic off. Study of these creatures. Catalog the evolutionary discrepancies. Identify any weaknesses.
Let's pool resources. If I can isolate a clearer signature, we can pinpoint when and where they'll show up.
I'd like to leave a small force in your city to wait for any information. And to protect our allies.
The Asura are more than capable of guarding our city. But we are grateful for the gesture and the alliance.
When Primordus is destroyed, Jormag will see your former home restored to you.
You can't possibly promise that.
Of course I can. I'm the champion of Jormag.
We need to spread the word. Any place that's felt even the slightest tremor, they've got to prepare.
I'm heading up to Krisha. I'll pass the word on my way. Might want to put the crystal bloom on it too.
I'm gonna stay here. Keep an eye on things for a bit.
Ouch.
How long have you maintained the Rada
Back to worry.
Too long. I put in a request for a transfer to Ebonhoff, where divinities reach.
You'd rather live among humans? Why?
Extracting gold from humans is child's play. I could charge per satchel without complaint.
Of the world, aren't you? Is it your youth? The manner of your birth? Living among them?
All these vague warnings, but you're not actually telling me anything. Why not find a way to keep Primordus asleep?
Primordus must die. There is no alternative. Your champion survived this day. I doubt that luck will hold.
You knew about the destroyers at Radasum?
I know all that my champion knows. It's special, isn't it, Orin? The bond with one's champion? I'll leave you to yours.
For what it's worth, I do believe Jormag wants to be free of Primordus.
I'll buy that. But what happens once Jormag gets what Jormag wants? And who gets caught in the crossfire? This isn't just a Char or Norn issue anymore. Tyria is about to have a serious destroyer and dragon problem. It's going to take all of us.
I won't leave you without support. I can give you something of myself to help as you face Primordus' vanguard.
Orin, Tyria needs us. All of us. And we need you.
Energy this volatile. I fear my presence would only exacerbate things. No. I'll do what I can from here. The rest is up to you.
Commander, you there?
Hey, Timey. How's the research going?
Making headway? There's a signal from under the city that's getting stronger. Some of my team still haven't evacuated.
On my way.
And at this point, we get the Dragon response missions to take place at that gate over there. And that's what gives some of the just gives some of the weird little currencies that we've been having as of late in the game. Like let's say you.
What now?
It gives these the Tyria defense seals.
Speak.
In previous ones, we had other currencies for like the factions we repped. So that's probably going to be a continuing trend until the end of the episode.
Timey put me to work helping her scientists.
So this is called a Dragon response mission.
Spread all over these labs. Most portals in and out of Radasum.
Now, each of these has a certain way they want you to kind of like prepare the instance. And then there is also like
Time to evacuate. Everybody,
a series of like mastery stuff towards it, as well as the rewards you can get out of it.
for now, the smartest thing is to get back inside the city.
Ultimately, it's just a really lengthy sort of thing, which is actually kind of why I hesitated to really work on this video. Like, it wasn't that I was like straight up lazy, it's that it's that long. I kept waiting to see when I was gonna find the real like end part to the episode, when I was gonna find something to really stop at that made sense to me, and it just would not show up for the life of me. For this episode, that was a thing that was not a thing. So I spent a long time just trying and trying and trying, and eventually I just sort of ignored it for a while and forgot all about it.
The hardest thing is to get back inside the city.
Also, this is a new microphone, and I just coughed right into it. But what am I stuck on? I actually brought up the mention of the new microphone in some recordings I did for Dark Souls 3. But yeah, clearly I have not released that part just yet, though I am actually around there. Might actually beat this video, I don't know. But each Dragon Response mission is quite notably different, nothing too much the same, kind of like ANET's little MO of doing content. They try to make sure everything's a different kind of experience and thing to do, even though it probably should share some resemblances to stuff we've been kind of doing, in my opinion. That way, like, people get more of like the right memo, but like they could also have just sort of reintroduce certain aspects with like some other aspects, just to make sure we're not like getting rusty from just a shift of things. So that's the overall like thing to really get out of at the most, I guess. These do have scaling to them. And it seems that unless I purposely let some of these fail in this current situation, I might not actually even complete this much of this particular task. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It was worth a shot though. So I might as well just sort of head back. But each one of them has a sort of escort usually.
Great, you're both here.
And if you do all the little side things, you basically...
To get people out. We have time for a research expedition?
I think it's supposed to up your chances of getting like a gold time score, so long as you do like a challenge mode.
With extreme prejudice.
Dwarves of Delvermore ready to do their part. Yeah, you heard that right. Dwarves of Deltramore.
You just point the way. We'll do the rest.
So what's down there that's so important?
The signal from deeper in the caves. It's what I haven't been able to duplicate consistently in the lab. Ryland and Jordan are working on my analysis. My findings can help me find the dragon.
Wait, you're okay with this alliance?
If it means stopping Primordus, you're not?
An Elder Dragon is an Elder Dragon. Jormag can't be taken lightly.
Jormag's not the one pinging my instruments. Come on.
Where are you guys that they're gonna stop for this dumb crap? Yup. That means I have to stop for this one also. Actually, I'm gonna think if I should break this real quick. Come on, you guys, move on. Yeah, a lot of these you have to pretty much like hold the NPC's hands, so it's actually quite annoying. I think there's like a total of 8 dragon response missions, and you're required to do all of them in order to move on to the next stuff. And they're each something like 10 minutes long at least. And this one I'm pretty sure is like 15 to 20. So it's really a kind of a hassle thing. So you could probably understand from there why I hesitated to do this for a while and just thought about how do I actually want to go about this. And ultimately, I think what I am going to do is break this up into 2 or 3 parts, maybe.
Ever tried to chat up Icebrood? It doesn't work. They just start smashing stuff.
What about the Swanir? Frost Legion. Yeah, scary fanatics, but mostly intelligent. And now Ryland controls them.
Ryland. That's exactly how Jormag gets to you. Talking. Seeming reasonable. Prophecy says I killed the Ice Dragon before they kill me. Doesn't sound very reasonable.
I really do think just all my practice with all these different other builds has actually improved my abilities to fight a little bit.
Is this far enough? We're only going to get more of these the farther in we go.
That's the point, Commander. And we're definitely getting warmer.
Yeah, we sure are. I see the lava right there.
Pretty small sample size.
Right now, Jormag and Primordus are evenly matched.
So we get them to destroy one another.
I feel like some of this is actually a bit of foreshadowing, but I never realized it until like now. something like over halfway through this one. Once we get up to this hill, which is like 2 more encounters on the way, we find the champion that we have to kill for this one.
Pretty sure Jormag won't play along. We may have no choice but to help them kill Primordus. Before, we had guesses. Now, we have knowledge. Jormag's been very forthcoming. Did you know the 2 dragons are twins?
Jormag lies. This is getting rough. How many more things do you really need?
And that's why I brought reinforcements. Oh, this is the spot. Strongest readings yet. Look around. I get what you're doing. I do. But even if Jormag's lying, O'Grady doesn't. Jormag's number one. Harming our world. Harming our people. Destroying our homes. Primordus is.
Jormag terrorized the North. Made us run. Remember? Run or die.
You're so big in the mountains and snow. We had to abandon everything. We're not the only ones.
Technically, they moved entirely. Like, the Nord technically fled everything they could behind, and they had so much corrupted and taken from them.
Jormag
isn't threatening you, but that is.
That all you got? Actually, this thing has quite a health pool. Like, what the hell? Like, that secretly put out a challenge and I didn't realize it. I'm just not used to having a standing up mic. I really have nothing that boosts attacks. There's like a food on me. Whatever. A lot of the stuff on me really is with defense in mind, I see. Going that way.
what you came for, Tiny. Let's get you back through the portal.
Bram, I wish I could jump like you.
This destroyer's spiking crazy energy. I need to stick with it longer. Keep it busy. For the data.
I'll make it there eventually.
headed over there.
How do you... That doesn't even make sense. The portal's over here. Destroyers definitely do not have reason. New algorithm's almost locked on. Hold on a sec.
No time. It's calling. Commander, come on. They're stronger together.
Started me off being on a character that doesn't carry the jaded armors. Oh, fancy that. Accidentally dodge jumped. That's funny. I think I'm getting used to playing on a Revenant. In terms of like DPS, I just got spoiled with like the Condi stuff.
Stop pretending you're not afraid.
Of course I'm afraid! So are you! The difference is, what I'm afraid of is actively trying to burn down my gates! I'm not saying you're wrong. We can deal with Jormag later if it comes to that. but Primordius is the threat right now.
Ram, you knew where a big destroyer was gonna be. For the second time. How did you...
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me.
Timmy was right. We're all scared. We face the threats as they come. It's all we can do. And if Jormag becomes a threat again, we'll face that too. Believe me, you're not the only one with doubts.
Let me know when Timmy tells you the next hotspot. I'll help wherever I'm needed.
That should start setting some of the tone as to what to expect with this kind of stuff. But more on that as like a detail comes up, but also not, if that makes any sense. It's like we see more about it, but we also don't see more about it. We don't get like the full explanation. And we also meet a few familiar faces.
Commander, you read? Watchful Source is about to become the next destroyer hotspot.
Silvari Lance. Get word to Kate.
I'm already here, and so are the destroyers. Come quickly.
Sounds like you'll need more help. I'll see what I can scrounge.
This time I did something slightly smarter.
Unless Tiny sends more, it's only us here now.
This place is going up like kindling.
Ho, ho,
Any
ho,
defenses?
ho.
A few, but they weren't.
Oh, it's over here.
It's all in disarray.
Let's do what we can do.
To be honest, this is probably one of the easiest Dragon Response missions to do on your own. Especially in the beginning part. Almost got all the fires I need. Alright, that's one thing done. Yeah, that's two things done. Look how much time left there is that I just need to destroy destroyers. I need 10 more killed, and that's after starting at around 5 about a minute ago.
for attack.
If we can trace these destroyers back to their source, perhaps we can cut them off for good.
Steel Catcher.
Asura said some Solari were under attack. You arrange, Kate?
Something like that.
Where's your Frost Legion?
Overkill. Think you'll find me more than sufficient. Unless you don't want my help saving these people. That doesn't sound like you, Commander.
Appreciate the extra hand. Time is of the essence. This way.
Which way?
To your Ritlock's son.
Technically, the least important thing about me. You should care more about the salient parts.
Such as?
Such as, we're the only 3 people in the world who know what it's like to be close to an Elder Dragon.
Changes you. It's like finding your purpose and fulfilling it.
I didn't find my purpose. I made it. No more climbing the ranks of other people's armies. Jormac sees me. Sees my worth.
The only annoying part about this fight is the
voice can be seductive.
like the phases and the escort.
The commander's right. When it comes to Elder Dragons, Marine is often the exception.
Yeah, for the most part, this one's like really relaxed. What these fires are supposed to do is they're supposed to make you slightly more effective. One of the things I didn't really quite mention yet is that there's several different factions that can assist you in a dragon response mission. And each one offers something a little different. Like this one, they let you go into like the armor, which is a little of a whatever to me.
You sound surprised.
I'd heard that Crystal Bloom aren't big on frontline fighting.
Support can take many forms. Like Aurene, we focus on healing and restoration. The world needs stability, order.
Kill rising.
It's not about control. It's about the responsibility we all have to one another.
You're telling me Aurene's all that power?
She supports us in ways she deems appropriate.
Playing defense just preserves the status quo. We don't lose anything. Also don't gain.
I don't see Jormac playing offense against Primordial. It seems to me your Elder Dragon's more about height, whisper.
Waiting for the right moment to strike isn't right. Every attack is a strategy.
How does this fit into your strategy? You've already betrayed one.
Vanguard's a relic. He thinks the world is a much smaller place than it is. We know different.
I'm a little bit trying not to say too much just because so we can like hear their little back and forth rambling. Cause some of it's supposed to be like insightful, some of it's supposed to like give us a depiction of a moment as to when, you know what I'm talking about. So if you like get into like how lore and events shape how characters interact in something. Try not to like spoil anything. It's like trying to find like what really defines the characters more. Almost like foreshadowing, but kind of not. Like we see Ryland, even after essentially betraying Vanguard, he's still looking to please, basically. But he also still like believes there's like something about it, the way he was kind of like brought up. It's really not so obvious to like talk about. But it's like he still believes like there should be like someone in some amount of great power of responsibility of it all. Despite what other characters believe and whatnot. He believes his dragon is basically that thing. But what we don't know is the real extent of that until like later. It's like something for us to try to guess on our own or see happen, really. Get over there and get hit. My least favorite part is coming up.
Others will deal with you.
Now, this is just the boss fight, basically. But it's also not the most,
Right, Commander?
not annoying thing ever. Where is... Oh, this is what I meant to be placing. As you can see, this enemy, just like before, is still half tanky. But like, these enemies aren't so bad when you have like an actual DPS build going. This is why I think this is the most annoying part. Because you have to take out 3 of these before you can go kill a boss. Or fight him more, I guess. And from what I can tell, Kandi isn't that effective with it. As a straight up DPS power build would be. Like, I have to do this another time yet.
I think that one's pulling the others.
I already am half tempted to just skipping a lot of these for you guys. I know there's like certain minor details of the dialogue that would be interesting to actually like catch. It's like even I myself am a little drained just jumping at this, and that's considering I had a whatever day today. Just one more of these suckers. And it's just killing him the rest of the way. And I'll kill you that way, and when you die, I can get out of this instance. When you die, I can stop being persistent, and when you die, I don't have to do the arms again. And I won't let that rain. And back to the boss. already am half considering like putting a new, more DPS-y build on this character. The bad habits started with DRMs and content after is that you can actually lose track of the targets you just painted on the foe a lot easier. And that's one of the things I also don't like with this newer stuff. Like sometimes it's almost feels like the targeting on them doesn't even matter. It's supposed to make it easier to trace back what you were hitting. Or should be.
I wish Aurene were taking a more active role. She's hesitating, and I'm not sure why.
She's experienced a lot in her short life. Perhaps more than you or I ever will.
One of the things notable about rewards to DRMs is there's a rarer sort of reward for the volcanic Stormcaller weapons. But I did, with the previous episode stuff, I did all the basic Stormcaller weapons, so I can now buy the volcanic ones for a gold and 100 Tyrian defense seals. But only like 3 a week, so it's like a whatever, but also really cool.